Good afternoon guys, classmates. Una sa lahat, sana pagpasensyahan niyo na ko ako kasi di talaga ako marunong mag-edit. Tsaka pinalitan ko na din yung boses kasi ang pangit. So, ang topic ko is about ethics in action. Ethics in action seek to advance moral effort essential to grappling with challenges to sustainable and integral development. The moral dimension focuses on the human capacity to achieve sustainable integral development and the corresponding moral obligation to act. Each year, Transparency International analyzes trends in global corruption. The following is an excerpt from their 2010 Global Corruption Barometer report. Barometer it is the largest cross-country survey to collect the general public's views on and experiences of corruption. In 2010-2011, Barometer interviewed more than 100,000 people in 100 countries, making it the most comprehensive round since the survey was launched in 2003. The Barometer explores the general public views about corruption levels in their country as well as their government's effort to fight corruption. Corruption has increased over the last 3 years. Say 6 out of 10 people around the world. 1 in 4 people paying bribes in the last year. These are the findings of 2010 Global Corruption Barometer report. The 2010 Barometer captures the experiences and views of more than 91,500 people in 86 countries and territories, making it the only worldwide public opinion survey on corruption. Views on corruption were most negative in Western Europe and North America, where 73% and 67% of people respectively thought corruption had increased over the last 3 years. The fallout of the financial crisis continued to affect people's opinions of corruption, particularly in North America and Western Europe. Institutions everywhere must be resolute in their efforts to restore good governance and trust, said Huguet Lavin, Chair of Transparency International. In the past 12 months, 1 in 4 people reported paying a bribe to one of 9 institutions and services, from health to education to tax authorities. The police are cited as being the most frequent recipient of bribes, according to those surveyed. About 30% of those who had contact with the police reported having paid a bribe. More than 20 countries have reported significant increases in petty bribery since 2006. The biggest increases were in Chad, Colombia, Kenya, FIR, Macedonia, Nigeria, Poland, Russia, Senegal, and Thailand. More than 1 in all people in Sub-Saharan Africa reported paying a bribe more than anywhere else in the world. Poorer people are twice as likely to pay bribe for basic services, such as education, than wealthier people. A third of all people under the age of 30 reported paying a bribe in the past 12 months, comparing to less than 1 in 5 people aged 51 and over. Most worrying is the fact that bribes to the police have almost doubled since 2006, and more people report paying bribes to the judiciary and for registry and permit services than 5 years ago. Sadly, few people trust their governments or politicians. 8 out of 10 say political parties are corrupt or extremely corrupt, while half of the people questioned say their government's action to stop corruption is ineffective. Labelle said the message from 2010 Barometer is that corruption is introduced. It makes people lose faith. The good news is that people are ready to act. Public engagement in the fight against corruption will force those in authority to act and will give people further courage to speak out and stand up for a cleaner, more transparent world. Also, bribe means pagbabayad ng suhol. Yun lang po at maraming salamat.